Hey everyone! Welcome to 𝗂𝗧𝐃𝐄𝐴𝐴 Facebook Live video session. I am Jess, 𝗂𝗧𝐃𝐄𝐴𝐴's Education Specialist. I will be your host for today. And in today's live session, we are going to learn how to study, learn, and live in New Zealand. And later with me is one of the best schools in New Zealand, Toi Ohomai Institute of Technology, one of the Institute of Pukenga. Later in the presentation, people will tell us what are the programs that the schools offers, how much are the tuition fees, who are qualified to take their programs, and why Toi Ohomai is the best fit for you. So are you guys excited? Wow, ayan. So we have how many viewers right now? Right now we are on 95 viewers. So in 3 minutes time, we're going to start with the discussion, with the presentation. While waiting for others to join in, I want to know your locations. Saan ba kayo located right now while watching our live? Can you guys type in sa comment box yung inyong location? Hazel, hi, good afternoon Hazel. Hi Chris, good afternoon. Pamela, let's see. Saan ba kayo watching? Right now, Mark from Dumaguete. Andy, ang bilis, no? Medyo nawala. Si Andy, hindi ko nahanap kung saan. Ethel from the Philippines. Sheila from Bacoor. Kabanatuan naman si Kay Paul. Hello. Qatar from Jenjen. I see Qatar right now is naka-weekend na sa inyo, no? So that's why thank you for joining in. Watching from KSA naman, meron din tayo si Meng. Daisy from Cebu. Mary Rose from Cebu. You have Nona from KSA. Meron din Fiona from UAE. Ang bilis, no? So parang minsan nababasa ko yung name, hindi ko nababasa yung inyong mga locations. Hi, Jen. Watching from Laguna, we also have Christian. Okay. Edwin. Hi, Edwin. Saan ka ba nag-watch right now, Edwin? Davao City, si 𝗏𝗏𝗄. Okay. Watching from San Pedro. Wow, thank you so much, no? Napaka-active ng ating mga viewers. Right now, we already have 139 viewers. So continue to comment, no? Dito sa comment box natin. Okay, Kimberly from Davao. Hello, everyone. Wow, napaka-live na mga audience natin. So continue to be that, no? So, all right. So we have right now 139 viewers na. So before we get started, there are a few things I would like to run through, no? Sa mga viewers natin. First, let us unplug ourselves to other social media platforms for you to focus on the presentation, okay? Prepare a pen and paper or any materials for your notes so you can let your spouse, partner, other family members, or even your parents to watch with you. No? So mas maganda, mas masaya kapag marami kayo nag-watch, right? Okay, we would appreciate if you can participate in the comment section just like what you're doing right now. Also, please be professional. And lastly, please click the share button right now. So paki-click po ng share button ninyo. Gusto ko marami yung mag-share itong live video natin bago tayo mag-start. Okay? Help us spread this valuable content to everyone. Baka mamaya meron kayong mga Facebook friends, no, sa FB, loved ones ninyo na gusto rin mag-migrate to New Zealand. So why not, no? Kaya wag na kayong mahiya. Click on the shared button, guys, please. Yan. So Bernard from Bahrain. Mabel. Okay, watching from Butuan. Okay, minention pala ni Shannon. So, minention niya si Mabel. Okay, to watch with us. Great. So, marami ba bang nag-share? Alright, thank you guys. Okay, now for our viewers today, I want to know why you are here. No? So gusto ko malaman bakit nandito ba kayo ngayon? Why are you guys interested to join our live session today? Can you comment down below what do you want to know relative to the study pathway? Let's see. Okay. So right now, I'm only seeing places no, kung tagasan. So can you guys comment down kung ano yung reason? Why are you guys here? Ano yung gusto nyong malaman? What do you want to know? What do you want to learn? What are you curious about? Vincent, no? So family migration. So gusto malaman ni Vincent ang family migration. So stay tuned ka lang, no, Vincent. I-discuss natin yan later on. Can we work while studying? Mamaya, i-discuss natin yung benefits of being an international student. watching from KSA to get information for possible migration to New Zealand. Wow, you're in the right place, Sheila. Malalaman natin yan later on. Processing fee of your assistance. How to secure visa in New Zealand, okay? Yeah, later i-discuss natin yung mga processes and what are the requirements needed to secure a student visa, possible pathways to consider, work, study, and migrate. Thank you for that, Mark Andrew. And want to learn for my children. I see. So you're interested that your children, Anna, will be the one to take the pathway. Okay, so good for you to be here today. Okay, so thank you for those comments. All right. Okay, now this presentation is for you, no, for those of our viewers right now, no. Counting at 179 na yung viewers natin as we speak, no. So number one reason bakit para sa'yo to, if you want to secure your family's future, you and your family's future, no, by migrating to New Zealand, but you're confused and you don't know how to start. Kasi of course, no, marami siguro nagre-research na at minsan mahirap talagang intindihin yung mga immigration policies, right? So you are in the right place right now. If you have been trying your luck in Canada or with other country for that matter, and your visa application but still can't get an approval, another thing, if you want to know how New Zealand student visa works, kagaya nung may nagtanong kanina about student pathway, you get a refusals from your New Zealand resident visa application because you did not reach the required points, no, for permanent residency. No? So I know masakit yun. You will learn later kung ano yung possible ways na pwede natin gawin. If you have been trying to look for New Zealand job offer but employers are ignoring you kasi hindi mabilis, no, hindi madaling maghanap ng work abroad. If you want to know ways, no, to migrate to New Zealand that many migrants experience right now, kung isa ka sa mga nabanggit ko, stay tuned. This will be a learning session for you. Alright? Okay, now listen. Let me strengthen things out, no, and be upfront with you guys. Just to be clear, no, ulitin ko lang, just to be clear, we are not a recruitment agency that offers jobs in New Zealand. We are a consulting agency that helps aspiring migrant to live permanently in New Zealand. Together with our immigration experts and our immigration lawyer, we are here to help you and guide you. Okay, so we'll provide you guidance. Now, if you're looking for a free assistance to migrate to New Zealand, I am sorry, this presentation is not for you. So please exit this live video. Okay, also, this presentation is not an immigration advice for viewers because this does not serve as a guarantee that we will get a resident visa in New Zealand. There are no shortcuts. Of course, change is never easy and so is migrating, right? Some took a year, ang iba umaabot pa ng 2 years before they become successful in New Zealand. But one thing is for sure, no? We are not like other agencies who will promise heaven and paradise for you. But we are here to work with you, with your dreams, and together we will do this with you. Just like what we did with all of our successful clients. But again, migration requires hard work, all right? Determination and proper guidance. Now the question is, are you ready for this? Are you guys ready? So what are we going to cover today? So what I'm going to share with you is a proven process that we did for our clients, mga successful stories ng aming secure visa clients. This process takes a lot of commitment, hard work, attention, and skills. But if you put your heart and mind to it and work with a reliable team, you may have a big chance at it. And now, I want you to tap the like button. Ayan, pa-like naman ako. If this is clear to you and if you are ready to do this. Go ahead guys, click nyo na, no, yung ating share, ating like button. Kung clear to sa inyo at ready na kayong makinig. Okay, sabi ni Pert, yes daw. Okay, click on like. We are at 216 viewers now. Alright, now you might be wondering, does study to migration really works? Is this presentation worth your time? No, hindi ba kayo nag-aksaya ng oras ngayon while here, no, dito nag-join kayo sa live session natin. Now, let me introduce to you some of many Filipinos who were able to get good results because of the 3-step process. Huwag na tayong lumayo. Umpisahan natin sa kapatid ni Miss Aina, no? The president of 𝗂𝐵H𝐵𝐵. Aaron and his family were OFWs in Dubai. May nakita ba ako ganyan dito from Dubai? Sino po dito ang nasa UAE ngayon? Meron ako kayo na nakita, tama ba ako? Oman, no, yeah, KSA. Please type in your answers if you're from Dubai or UAE. Hello, Alejandre. From Kuwait. Oh, yan. Hi, Marilu. Vincent from UAE. Ayan. We also have Plaza, no, from Qatar. Okay? So, let me continue with the story. Aaron and his family work and live in Dubai for 9 years, no? 9 years. They first tried their luck in Canada and for some reasons, they did not push through with it. Now, came 2017, they discovered the study in migration pathway and now all of them are in New Zealand residence visa holder na. Truly amazing, no? Experience for Aaron's family. And of course, blessing ito para sa family na din ni Miss Aina. Okay? Now, another one. We have here JM and family naman. JM and his wife work in Oman for several years. In 2018, they followed and trusted the study to migration process and came here 2022. They were able to submit their New Zealand family residency application. Wow. So sunod-sunod yung blessings, no? Look at them. They are now living their dreams in New Zealand as a resident. Of course, meet Net and family. So Net is one of our subject matter expert in secure visa. Nasa Auckland na po sila ngayon ng buong family niya. In year 2020, they followed and trusted the study to migration process. And in year 2023, naging residente na sila buong pamilya. So client sila ni Miss Aina dati. Alright? Okay, another one, Emily. She worked as a call center agent for several years. In 2018, she followed and trusted the study to migration process. And being determined and committed, she was able to submit her residency application in year 2022. And now, she's happily living in New Zealand as a resident. Wow, no? Ang ganda ng naging journey nila. Another Filipino family who trusted the 3-step process. Her name is Kathy. In 2016, the whole family followed the study to migration process. Then year 2017, an opportunity came and they all submitted their New Zealand residence visa application. So fast forward, they are now residents in New Zealand and soon to be a citizen of New Zealand. Amazing, right? Wow. So I know you guys are curious, no? So alam ko curious na kayo. Paano ba nila nagawa yon? Okay? Ano yung ginawa nila? That is what we are going to cover today. So today, you will know the reasons why ang daming gustong mag-migrate sa New Zealand. Okay? And you will know exactly the 3-step process of study to residence pathway at bakit ang dami, no, choosing the study to migration pathway. Okay? Another thing, if you want to know who can study in New Zealand, am I qualified? Yes, I'm a high school graduate. Yes, undergraduate ako. Master's degree holder ako. Qualified pa ba akong mag-aral? So if you're curious about it, stay lang kayo para you can learn more later on. 6 benefits of studying in New Zealand. Of course, i-cover din natin yung mga benefits na may enjoy mo if you are an international student in New Zealand. Cost of living. So you guys are curious, no? Especially sa mga newcomers, sa mga may idea na dito kapag pumunta ng ibang bansa. Jess, what if minimum wage lang yung magiging work ko doon? Can I survive kahit na minimum wage earner lang ako? So later, i-discuss din natin. How can you bring your partner and dependent, if you have a child, children, together while studying? Pwede bang madala right away? What are the requirements for student visa application? Kanina may nagtanong, no, sa comments kung ano yung mga requirements. Okay? And also, how much is the total investment to study in New Zealand? Kasi of course, this is the bottleneck. Most of the time, ito yung gusto nilang malaman kapag nagbubook ng discussion, yung one-on-one discussion sa amin, no? How much ba talaga yung involved dito na fund, no? How secure visa can help you and achieve your dream to migrate in New Zealand. Okay? Alright. Now, alam natin napakadaming live videos, no? Online that provides free information. Pero bakit ka ba makikinig kay Secure Visa? Why you should listen to Secure Visa? Alright, now let me share with you a story. Alright? The founders of Secure Visa were exactly where you are now. Okay? And because of the proven process, it helped them become citizens in New Zealand. But hindi naging madali ang lahat para kila Miss Aina and Sir JN. Determination and pure hard work are the primary keys in surpassing all the challenges that came at them. Okay? Now, in February 2016, they flew to New Zealand. Ito yung story nila. Miss Aina as an international student visa, and Sir JN naman was holding an open work visa, as you can see on the screen right now. Okay? As Miss Aina studied for a year after graduating, she applied for residency visa no, last June 2017, and in December 2017, no, they got their approved resident visa. This happens because they took the opportunity to study in New Zealand. It allowed them to use this as their stepping stone to obtaining their ultimate goal, which is to live permanently in New Zealand. Now, here's the proof na nagawa nila ito. They are now citizens in New Zealand. Diba? Ang ganda. But hindi naging madali ang lahat. Before they got successful, they experienced hardship and failures then. As you know, no, both are not highly skilled professionals. Miss Aina work as HR. Si Sir JN naman work as property specialist. They tried migrating to Canada but wasted 500,000 pesos no, with an agency, unfortunately, but nothing happens with their application. In 2015 naman, they tried to apply to New Zealand resident visa under skilled migrant category, but they did not reach the required points because they tried to look for because they don't have skilled job offer yet. And on the same year then, they tried to look for a skilled job but they got rejected multiple times by a New Zealand employer. So, diba, ang sakit nun. Until they discovered the study to residence pathway. Then they saw an opportunity to help aspiring migrants. Okay? Now, while Miss Aina is studying in New Zealand, she discovers no na marami siyang mga fellow international student who actually receive wrong advices from their agency. Wrong program, wrong qualifications, no support from their agencies pagdating nila doon. I mean, pagdating mo doon, basta na-enroll ka na sa school, nakarating ka na ng New Zealand, bahala ka na. No? Ending up going home to their country miserable. So, nasayang yung investment. So, di ba ang saklap nun? Ang hirap kayang mag-adjust sa ibang country. Miss Aina knew something was lacking, and that's when she saw the opportunity to build a solid team that can help support and guide the migrants. Okay? We know we can create a better, more supportive way to migrate in New Zealand. Secure Visa was founded in 2018. We know how hard it is to find a right consultancy company, and we want our clients to avoid frustrations and pains. Gusto din nyo ba yun? Alright? Ayaw yung ma-frustrate kayo about the pathway, no? Ayaw yung mahirapan kayo. You want to be successful in this pathway talaga. Type in yes if you are still with me. Okay, Marilu, about the age limit mamaya, i-discuss natin yon. That will be part of our discussion. Okay, sige. Can you type in yes for those? Yes, ang dami na. Susunod-sunod. Sheila, Marvin, Mary Rose, Pipoy. We have Plaza, Nona, Honey. Ayan. So thank you so much for typing in yes. Our primary goal is to help aspiring migrants study and work, live in their ultimate destination, which may lead them to get their permanent resident status through the help of the partner immigration expert. Okay, we have a reliable team based in Manila, Canada, and New Zealand, as you can see on the picture. Having a team of subject matter expert no, like Miss Net, who are all migrants. We know what it feels to be in your shoes. Napagdaanan din to ng teammates namin. They all succeeded in this pathway and we are confident that we can help you 100%. Yung pagdadaanan ninyo ay napagdaanan na din ng Secure Visa expert and we know what works well. We would be happy to share the proven process with you guys. Okay? And because our expert knows how to be migrants themselves, we know what we need and what is best for you. Alright? Now, let me show you our office, our Secure Visa offices. Here's our office in Auckland, New Zealand. So I'm sharing that with you right now. It's just 5 minutes away from Auckland International Airport. And we also have office here in Metro Manila. It's just beside the Mall of Asia in Pasay City. Please be advised though that our team is in a work from home setup. If you wish to visit our office, this is strictly by appointment only. Please take note. Sharing with you right now as well our proof of legitimacy. Ayan, and also our business permit. And of course, our immigration lawyers, lawyer based in New Zealand, unregulated Canadian immigration consultants or RCIC based in Canada naman. So here are the partner immigration experts under identification numbers that you can verify in the IRCC website. So why am I showing this to you? So um, all of this, no, bakit? It's because I want you guys to see that we are not just anybody with no real experience, right? So here are some of the clients that our team personally welcomes to New Zealand Airport. Ayan. We have an office in Auckland, just like what I've shared earlier. It's just a few minutes away from the Auckland International Airport. Our service is designed to make sure that our clients are well taken care of, right? Okay. We have, later I will show you why a lot of Filipinos are choosing our services. Here's another batch of secure visa clients who arrived in New Zealand as well. They are from different parts of the world, no? Meron tayong from UAE, from Singapore, from the Philippines, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, also from India. Mauubos ang oras natin, no, kung ilalabas ko lahat ng photos ng mga successful clients namin. Okay? Alright, but these are all the clients who trusted the process. And we are proud to say that we are part of their successful migration journey. Right. Yan. Thank you sa heart, no, Leopoldo. Now, what's in it for you? If you will be a resident in New Zealand. So, ano ba yung mga benefit na makukuha mo if you're a resident? I want to know muna, before I share this information with you, I want to know why you want to move to New Zealand. Can you type in your answer? Hello, Jess. Hello, Zul. Right now, we are at 239 viewers. Can you type in your answer? Ano yung reason? Why do you want to move to New Zealand? Medical. Ano to, parang medical, health insurance, health benefits ba? 𝗪𝗫𝐿, you want to avail that? Work daw si Zul, study to PR pathway. Yeah. Si Sheila, better future para naman kay Roll. Work. We have here family status, no? So 10 teen benefits, better opportunities for better future. Wow, okay. So thank you for all of those comments. So why you will want to be a resident in New Zealand? For one is least corrupt country in the world siya. So with that pa lang, no, alam naman natin that if walang corrupt sa isang country, you can really enjoy the benefit of the taxes you're paying. Buwabalik siya sa'yo as a form of benefits. Like the free education, ito sa number 2 natin. New Zealand can offer free education from age 5 to 18 years old. Nag-offer din sila ng free 20 hours per week na daycare from age 3 to 4 years old and free tuition fee for first year college. Itong free tuition fee na to, please take note, this is only available for those PR holder na. Okay? Another thing, zero interest rate for a student loan in college din. Also available kapag PR na kayo doon sa New Zealand. Free world-class healthcare. No? Ito, hindi ko nababayaran. Especially sa atin dito sa Philippines. No? Sa mga nandito sa Philippines ngayon, watching us or joining this live session. Ang hirap, ang mahal magkasakit sa atin, it's because this is coming from your own pocket. No? So ang hirap, ang mahal magkasakit dito sa atin. No? So napakalaking bagay kapag merong nabibigay na free world-class healthcare talaga. Another thing, number 2 safest country in the world siya. No? Ako, being a mother myself, I know how important it is na alam mo na safe yung family mo while you are working, nasa work ka, nasa bahay yung family mo or nasa school sila. You really want na safe yung family mo and that's a big plus talaga being a parent. No? You may apply for citizenship and if you remember earlier, no, na-share ko yung story ni Miss Aina that they're already a citizen. Number 3 most powerful passport siya in the world. Imagine, you can travel visa-free. So 186 countries in the world. Wow, no? Ang ganda nun. Whether it's perfect, not so cold in winter, not so hot during summer. If you are like me na ayaw ng ganun kalamig, no? I think hindi pa naman ako ganun katanda, but I don't like so much cold talaga. So, better ang location na to for you guys. Low population, 5 million lang yung total population sa New Zealand. Imagine, mas marami pa ang population sa Metro Manila, no? At that. Work-life balance, less traffic, more time with your family and yourself as well. And of course, the minimum wage rate right now in New Zealand is 22.70 New Zealand per hour. No, across New Zealand yan. So magkakatalo na lang when it comes to cost of living. Alright? Okay, now to continue. How does the three-step process of study to residence pathway works? Let me show you how. Unang-una, you'll be an international student, study for a year or two. Remember, while you are holding that international student visa, you are eligible to work part-time up to 20 hours weekly. Alright? Post-study work visa for up to 1 to 3 years, no? You may be qualified to apply for the post-study work visa after successful completion of your 1 to 2 years course in New Zealand. And during this time, you look for a skilled job offer. That skilled job offer may lead you to apply for permanent residency later on. Right? Okay. Now, here's the good news for you guys. So listen, no, sa mga nandito ngayon nagjo-join sa atin, we have 233 viewers right now. Good news. So this was just recently announced by Immigration New Zealand. Yes, mainit-init pa to. Last week lang to lumabas. So sobrang good news ito para sa mga incoming international students at sa mga ongoing international students right now. At mas pinadali na ang pag-qualify for residence visa application. So are you guys excited? This is the new skilled migrant category simplified system. Kaya siya tinawag simplified kasi kumbaga unang tingin mo pa lang parang maiintindihan mo na siya. Anyways, according sa Immigration New Zealand, the minimum points to qualify is 6 points only para makapag-apply ng residence visa. And I want you to focus on the red box, no? Ito dito sa qualification natin. For example, meron kang level 9 master's degree na natapos sa New Zealand. Meron ka na agad 5 points nun after successful completion of the program. Now, you just need 1 year skilled work experience in New Zealand para makakuha ka ng additional points to complete the 6 points requirement. Tapos, assuming na hindi ka pa lagpas sa 55 years old, okay ang health mo at no character issues ka, posible kang mag-apply ng residence visa mo na. Ganon kasimple. I guarantee you, dahil sa bagong policy na ito, mas madami ang magiging international student dito sa New Zealand. Is that a good news for you guys? Can you type in number 1 sa mga tingin nyo this is a good news para sa incoming international student? Like you. Type in 1 please. Yes, yes daw. Charles, yes. 1, pass. Thank you, pass. Jack. Cardonix, Mariah, no? So thank you so much. Okay. Now, yeah, that's a good news. So why are many are choosing this pathway ba talaga? Not just Filipinos, no, but also for other nationalities as well. So number 1 reason bakit sila to pinipili. Many are not highly skilled professionals and could not get a skilled job offer because New Zealand employers won't hire them, no? Yun yung masaklap doon. Employers in New Zealand prefer that you are holding a work visa and apply for work and to apply for work visa you must have a job offer, no? That's ironic. To align, so ang ibang reason then is that you want to align your qualification and to be job ready after successful completion of the program. So that's one of the reason why many are choosing this pathway. Another thing, no? Second reason natin, you can get a work visa without a job offer. Yes. You don't need an employer to secure or to sponsor you a work visa because being an international student, you are eligible to work habang nag-aaral ka. This is the fastest way for you to move in New Zealand as well. You can fly within 3 to 6 months depending on how fast you can provide the requirements. So, ganun kabilis, guys. Pwedeng 3 months nang nandun ka na sa New Zealand for as long as available yung mga required documents mo. Right? Sige. So, ito kaya nagtanong, no, what are the qualifications? So, who can study in New Zealand ba? Well, good news, there is no age limit in studying. May nagtanong kanina, 51 years old na ata siya, tapos nagtatanong siya kung possible ba, no, na mag-aral pa. So, yes, this is your answer. But please be reminded that this is it is ideal for you to start your application earlier as you can, especially if you have plans to apply for residence visa in New Zealand. Based on the New Zealand job market trends kasi, there are more career opportunities for those who are below 55 years old So it's better to start as early as now if you are on your late 30s, early 40s, or even your late 40s. No, if you have plans to study, please do it now. Time is very valuable. Okay, the next one, high school graduates. So meron ba ditong high school graduates or yung mga old curriculum na high school, no, like me, inabutan pa ako ng old curriculum, guys, are allowed to study in New Zealand. So, of course, this is possible. As a matter of fact, we recently processed a client from Lebanon. Okay, 𝗵𝐁𝗂𝗋, originally she is from the Philippines. She is a high school graduate. Before migrating to New Zealand, she din was a full-time nanny in Lebanon. So sa mga high school graduates dyan or undergraduate na nakikinig sa atin or joining in dito sa live session natin ngayon, huwag po kayong mawala ng pag-asa. Okay? Ayan. Alright. Also, in addition sa mga naunang nabanggit natin, importante din na yung applicant who want to study in New Zealand must have a good character. Okay? And must have an acceptable standard health. Of course, kailangan healthy ka. Sa mga nakikinig at nanonood sa atin ngayon, pasok ba kayo dun sa criteria na na-mention ko? Sa age, no character issue, healthy, no, at saka college grad, undergrad, high school graduate ka ba? Type in number 1 sa comment section natin if you are qualified. Jean, for the program, we can only give you that kapag nagkaroon na tayo ng one-on-one discussion kasi we need to learn ano yung mga credentials mo muna. Alright? Okay, Vincent, 1. Sunshine, 1. Ethel, 1. Resula, 1. Ayan, thank you so much. So, pasok kayo sa qualification. Congratulations. Okay? Now, we will discuss kung gaano katagal ba yung duration for each level of qualifications at anong kailangan mong kunin based on the last qualification mo. Right? Normally, if you're a high school graduates and undergraduates, you are allowed to apply for level 4 to level 6 program. Duration of this is 1 to 2 years or study a level 7 bachelor's degree with a study duration of 3 years in New Zealand naman. For those nakagraduate na ng bachelor's degree, may nagsabi kaya college graduate daw siya, no? Pwede nyo kunin is level 7, level 8, and 9, and pwede rin level 10 or PhD program. At tumatagal ito ng 1 year up to 3 years maximum. Depende sa level ng aaralin mo. One thing our student likes about student studying in New Zealand is that hindi daw stressful ang schedule. You can enjoy the perks of being an international student in New Zealand. Okay? Now, let's discuss the 6 benefits of studying in New Zealand naman. Number 1, pag nag-aral ka sa New Zealand, your qualification is globally recognized. Yes, you will be more competitive in the job market. At dahil maganda nga yung profile mo, graduates will have a chance to receive high competitive salary, which is our benefit number 2. Wow! And the third benefit, ito din yung isa sa pinaka-favorite ng lahat, no? Students are allowed to work and earn while you are studying. You may work part-time for 20 hours weekly. Pwede ka ding mag-work ng full-time, 40 hours weekly kapag naka-break or holiday ka sa school mo. Say for example, Christmas break mo or sem break mo, that's the time na pwede kang mag-full-time. At meron ding program sa New Zealand na allowed ka mag-work ng full-time. Yes, tama yon. Hindi lahat ng country nag-o-offer nito. If you're an international student, you have a chance to work full-time right away while you are studying. If you are studying more than 240 credits, or usually kapag yung program is Masters by Research. Amazing, right? Gusto nyo ba yon? Full-time agad mag-work. Wow, no? Okay, so sa mga nagtanong naman, can you survive while earning at a minimum wage? So ang daming nagtatanong nito. Since Secure Visa has an office in New Zealand, we will show you a computation. Sabihin natin na minimum wage ang iyong makuha na salary pagdating mo doon sa New Zealand. The current minimum wage rate is 22.70, I shared earlier. In peso estimated, around 794 pesos yan per hour. At hindi ibig sabihin na kapag bago kang dating sa New Zealand, ay ito na ang expected salary rate mo. Pwedeng mas mataas pa, depende na rin to sa galing mo sa interview and of course sa skills na meron ka. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear sa inyo? Clear ba to sa inyo? kailangan galingan sa interview, no? Para hindi naman minimum lang yung makuha mong salary. Yes, all right. So thank you for that. Okay, now let's check the weekly income and cost of living in Auckland. For those solo student, no, based on a minimum wage with 20 hours a week net salary income, meron pang matitira sa less na to no sa mga expenses on a weekly basis, 81.77 per week. So may matira pa at malaki-laki na din 'yan. Okay? Para naman sa family of 3, combined weekly net income, less basic expenses, meron pa rin natira na 433.42. Ibig sabihin nito, student, partner, and one dependent. So kahit na tatlo kayo, meron pa rin may matitira 433.42 per week. Hindi kayo ma-zero balance weekly. Basta marunong lang kayo mag-budget, of course, and be smart with your money. This is the proof that yes, you can survive working with a minimum wage in New Zealand. Okay? However, you don't have to work with a minimum wage. Sabi ko nga kanina, you have a choice. Kailangan nyo lang galingan sa job interview and of course, dapat you have the skills for what work you are applying for. Okay? Now, moving on sa fourth benefit natin, student may bring family while studying. So, pwedeng magdala ng partner and dependent children din or child, no? So, sino ba yung pwede nating dalhin as a partner? Sino ba yung matatawag natin as a partner? A partner is a person na you are married to, legally ba yan? Civil union ba? De facto relationship or living together no, is also acceptable for as long as stable and genuine yung partnership ninyo. So pwede rin, acceptable din doon ang same-sex partnership. So pwede rin doon sa New Zealand. Okay? Another thing, for the dependents naman, if your children are single by the time you apply no for permanent residency, financially reliant sa inyo, and of course nasa right age na sila, then they can be included on their parents visa application as well from 0 to 24 years old. Right? Sige. So first, for the spouse naman, no, they're allowed to apply for an open work visa while the student is studying. Yes, if you are planning, if you're an international student and planning to bring your partner with you while you are studying in New Zealand, magandang benefit sa partner is open work visa yung hawak niya. This visa offers unlimited work rights. So tama na rin yung unlimited work rights, meaning you can work more than 40 hours per week. Second benefit, partner is allowed to work for any New Zealand employer, meaning walang restriction. Any location or trabaho sa New Zealand, pwede si partner. Third benefit, ang pinakamaganda sa lahat, the partner with open work visa is not required to have a New Zealand job offer. Meaning, hindi ka required na magka-job offer para mabigyan ka agad ng work visa. Para naman sa mga dependent children, ang New Zealand ay may iba't ibang visa benefits para dito. For a dependent children age 3 to 4 years old, they are allowed to apply for dependent visitors visa. Ang benefit nito, they are allowed 20 hours to attend early childhood education for free. Also, they have the same duration of time as the student visa holder naman. Para naman sa dependent children 5 to 19 years old, they are allowed to apply for a domestic student visa. Bakit domestic student ang visa na hawak nila? Because they will be treated as domestic student na and they are entitled for free education until 19 years old. So clarify ko lang, habang student ka pa, yung dependent children mo, basta 5 to 19 years old, domestic student visa na yung hawak nila. Amazing, right? Maganda ba yon? Sa benefit? Alright, okay. Now moving on. On our sixth benefit naman, pag nag-aral ka sa New Zealand, you will have a chance to obtain a post-study work visa that may lead to your New Zealand residence visa application later on. At ang most popular choice ng mga student na kunin ay ang Level 9 program, which we highlighted, no? Master's degree. Bakit? Because of the 3 years post-study work visa na pwede mong gamitin para makapaghanap ka ng skilled job. And of course, later on, may lead you to apply for permanent residency. Okay? Student visa has 2 requirements. The first part is the school registration, and the second part is the immigration to New Zealand visa requirements naman tayo. Each part have processing times or estimated timelines. As you can see, sa inyong mga screen. Ito ang mga sample list of requirements for your student visa application, no? So first, on the school registration part, we need your TOR, yung transcript of records mo, your diploma, passport, updated CV, birth certificate, and also the result of your IELTS academic or PTE academic test, no? Since requirement ang English proficiency exam sa New Zealand. And for the second part naman, which is the visa application, nasa screen nyo naman yung mga list of the requirements gaya ng school offer of place, or ito yung parang letter of acceptance from school in New Zealand, statement of purpose or SOP, proof of funds, dapat stable yung funds nyo within 6 months and reflected siya on the bank statement or even for sponsors. Proof of medical, need din natin yun, no? And police certificate. Okay? Now, the first part of the requirements may take at least 1 month or minsan iba may umabot ng 2 months yung pag-secure natin ng school offer of place from the submission of the school registration. While the second part, which is the student visa application, pwede itong tumagal ng 1 month or up to 2 months from the submission of the visa application naman. So the total processing time ay pwedeng umabot ng 3 months, no? 3 months. I know this may be overwhelming sa mga viewers natin. I am just giving you an idea what it is, but don't stress out. Okay? Don't stress out. Ang pinaka-importante is you need to plan ahead, no? Bago ang lahat ng mga requirements na to. I just want to share this message from Benjamin Franklin that if you fail to plan, then you are planning to fail. At ito yung ginagawa natin ngayon. We are actually planning with you guys. If you want a big chance in New Zealand, plan ahead, you need this. Katulad na lang ng mga successful clients namin from all over the world, you are who are enrolled in Toi Ohomai Institute of Technology right now. Nagawa nila to perfectly because umpisa pa lang ng application nila, na-identify na nila ang tamang school and course para sa long-term plans nila sa New Zealand. Rule of thumb, no? It is important to know what you want to study. What is your interest? It also helps if you identify your future career. Mahirap kasing mag-aral kung wala ka namang interest doon sa pinag-aaralan mo or wala siyang relevance, no? Sa natapos mo dito sa Philippines or even sa work experience mo. Ang hirap, okay? Ano ang gusto mong maging trabaho pagkatapos mong mag-aral? Kailangan mo ding malaman yon. May possible residence pathway pa ka ba sa kukunin mong course? Sayang naman kung basta-basta ka lang mag-aral doon, but apparently wala para tong pathway towards residency, no? So sayang yung investment mo. Strategic ba to sa future goals mo sa New Zealand kung kukunin mong course? And syempre, check your budget range. Iba-iba ang fees for school, location, and of course, per courses. Right? Okay. Now, since we're talking about budget, no, na-mention na natin yung word na budget na yan. Now, let's discuss about the 2 major investment involved and you need to prepare for this journey. Okay, so magtanong, magkano po ang magagastos? Tama, si Parada. So ito yung next na i-discuss natin, Parada. So with that, no, there are 2 major investment. One is the tuition fee. The second one is the show money or the maintenance fees na kailangan ninyong i-set aside. With the tuition fee requirements, students are only required to pay the tuition fee only after you get the approval in principle of your approved visa. So only kapag approved in principle na yung student visa ninyo. Compared to other countries, no, visa application pa lang or even school registration, may down payment na. Oo, ganun talaga ang ibang country. Even school application may bayad pa. So dun sa New Zealand naman, you will only pay the tuition fee pag approve na ang visa mo. Is this clear, guys? Clear ba yon? Later, people will discuss how much are the tuition fees specifically for the programs of Toi Ohomai. So mamaya malalaman natin yan. Ayan, clear ba yun, guys? Now let's move on to the show money or evidence of funds. Yes. Yes daw, as per Myla. Thank you. Evidence of fund, makinig ng mabuti, guys. New Zealand requires you to show proof that you can support yourself while you are studying. That's the purpose of the show money or the evidence of funds. But for those who are asking, do I need to have these funds ready before I start my application? So siguro marami din sa dito curious, just kailangan ba talaga na on hand na ang money na yan when we move to kapag nag-start pa lang ako ng application? Well, the answer is no. You may start to so you must start completing all the requirements muna or the documents needed while saving up or preparing for your funds. Kung alam mong kaya mong pag-ipunan ang mga bayad ng tuition fees, then you can start as soon as possible naman. Kung ikay walang sapat na pera or savings, your relatives or friends can be your sponsor para sa application mo na ito. For as long as you can establish a close relationship with them, pwede rin kuya, ate, tito mo, tita mo ang maging sponsor mo. Sila ang magpapakita ng evidence of funds or mga bank statement na kakailanganin. Ngayon, kung ikaw ay may ipon na, then that's good news, no? Mas mapapabilis ang takbo ng iyong application. Alright? There's no waiting time for you anymore. Now listen guys, we have clients who took a year or two bago sila nakapunta sa New Zealand, no? Dahil nag-ipon pa muna sila. But they know the importance of getting ahead. Meron din naman kaming clients na ready na sa kanilang funds and after a month lang lumabas na ang kanilang visas. The message is, it is best to start ahead. That's the best decision that you can make today. Okay? Do you guys get this? Are you still with me? Clear ba yon sa inyo? Is this a good news? Type in number 1 if clear sa inyo yung discussion natin. Ayan, can you type in number 1? For those, ayan, naintindihan. Joy, Thea, Anna, thank you so much for that. Okay, now let's move on the details. Now let's talk about the evidence of fund or the show money need to present to the Immigration New Zealand. Again, please listen very carefully. Ito kasi yung mga important numbers na kailangan yung malaman. Parate no, sa amin tinatanong kung magkano ba ang kailangan para mag-apply ng student visa sa New Zealand. So for international student, you need to present a total of 20,000 New Zealand dollars or peso equivalent for a 1 year of study. So kung 2 years kang mag-aaral, double mo lang yung amount na yan. At kung 18 months ka namang mag-aaral, you need 30,000 New Zealand dollars or peso equivalent nito. Again, bank statement lang ang need nating i-show dito as proof na may ganyan kang amount sa bank account mo. Uulitin ko, you can use sponsor and sponsor ang mag-provide ng bank statements niya. Is this clear? Type in yes if clear sa inyo about the evidence of fund for international student. Partner, need pa bang mag-show money as per Mary Rose? Ito yung next discussion natin, Rose. So, kindly wait for it. Jack, yes. Clear naman. Rosalie, clear. Okay, thank you. Now, if you're going to bring your partner, ito yung question mo, Rosalie. If you are bringing your partner or spouse while studying, he or she will not only need to provide bank statements showing the amount of 4,200 New Zealand dollars or peso equivalent nito. Maliit lang sa partner guys, regardless sa duration ng studies ng student. Bakit? Kasi nga open work visa yung hawak niya. So ibibigay sa kanya ng immigration. Meaning, pwede siyang mag-work at any employer in New Zealand. So ibig sabihin kaya niyang i-support yung self niya habang nandun kayo sa NZ. Is this clear? Clear ba yung para sa ating spouse or partner? IELTS will be needed for the school registration, Ivory. So we will be the one to advise you kailan to gagawin, no, yung IELTS na to if you're going to consult with Secure Visa. 1-1. Okay, clear. Thank you for that, Parada. Aimee, Ethel, thank you for that. So next naman, if you're planning to bring your dependent children or child, no, while studying, you need to present a bank statement showing 15,000 New Zealand dollars or peso equivalent nito for a 1 year of your study. Okay? So again, kung 2 years ang duration ng study mo, double that amount ang kakailanganin mo. Kung 18 months naman ng study duration, so simply 18,000 New Zealand dollars times 1,250 NZD per month yung requirement. So that will give you 22,500 New Zealand dollars or peso equivalent nito. Ang kailangan mong ipakita sa bank statement mo. Again guys, pwede kang gumamit ng sponsor dito para matulungan kayong ma-complete yung fund for the dependents. Do you guys understand the evidence of fund requirement? Type in yes kung clear. Sige, while waiting for your yes, no, inom muna ako ng water, guys. Ha, wait lang. Wait tayo sa comment niyong yes. Yan, yes, as per Rosalie, Joy Ann, Kiko, Charles, no? So thank you for that. Great. So thank you for your comments, no? The second major investment is the tuition fee. To better discuss it, to know more about one of the featured partner schools, which is Toi Ohomai, let me introduce to you our ever supportive institution partner who worked with us from the start, a former international student and Toi Ohomai's education pathway specialist, Bipol Das. Hi.
Hi, Jess. Thank you. Mabuhay to everyone.
Wow,
Good
mabuhay.
evening
Good to have you
from.
here, Bipol.
Great to be here. Thank you for having me here. Good evening from New Zealand, Kia ora. And I believe many of you have joined from different parts of the world. So,
Yes.
good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you are.
All
I
right.
just listened to your presentation, and I do agree for most part of it. Uh, so
Thank you.
I would be privileged to share more information about Toyo Homai and would be happy to answer any questions as we go.
Wow, thank you for that. So yes, people, we want to know what does it takes to be to qualify as an international student in Toyo Homai? How much are the tuition fees involved, no, for the program? Can you share that?
Absolutely. Thank you, Jess. Again, just like to share my own experience so you know who I am, and I'm not just trying to sell you something. I have been through the same student pathway many years ago. Probably you can guess my age. I came in 2005 to study in the same institution, Toyo Homai, as an international student from India. So I've been there, done that. I had some failures, but I bounced back, and I'm proudly a New Zealand citizen now. So all I'm trying to say is that it was not an easy journey for me. And just like JN and Aina and many other Filipinos and Kababayans, as you call them, uh, I have been there, and if I can do it, we can do it. So can you. Um, so it's been 15 years I've been working in the international education industry. So I have been to Philippines numerous times. So Philippines is like my second home. Um, I love the Filipino culture, the Filipino food, especially the Filipino people, very warm and welcoming. So, and the good thing is that Toi Ohomai to Pukenga has been hosting Filipino students for more than 15 years. So we are one of the top institution in New Zealand who had the privilege of hosting many Filipinos over the years, and some of them are my good friends now, best buddies. So I'm very passionate when I talk about the institution to Filipino students. Uh, so just like to start with saying Toyo Homai Tupukeng is one of the top institution, one of the leading government institution in New Zealand. Um, Tipukenga is, which is called the New Zealand Institute of Skills and Technology, is the newly formed mega institution in New Zealand. So all the 16 government polytechnics have merged into one big institution, and Toyohoma is one of them. So, in terms of the size and scale, here you go. The largest tertiary institution in Australasia, and we are the 35th largest tertiary institution in the world. So, when you come and study with us, you're not just studying in a small institution, you're studying in a mega institution which still values you as a student. So, you won't be lost as a student. We still do care for you as a student and in a journey. But the qualification you gain would be, as Jess has already said, from New Zealand, would be recognized globally. You can
Yeah.
take it to your home country, you can take it to UK, Canada, Australia, wherever you go. So you're investing for your better future, for yourself and for your family. Um, so this is very exciting phase we're going through now. I have been to Philippines in September last year, and I should be planning to go in this year in October. So if I do get a chance, I would love to meet all of you and yeah, just talk more about in person as well. So just about our institution, to talk about Toi Ohomai, we are always looking at how to improve ourselves, how to provide best quality education. But I think for me as a student, the most important thing was the support.
Support, yes, very important.
Very important. I still remember the first day I came here. Um, I was warmly welcomed to the institution. They offered me a hot cup of coffee and said, sit down and talk to me. So I think that is still there with me 18 years down the line. I still remember the warmth of the people, and they were not just treating me like, oh, you're an international student, you're on your
Mm-hmm.
own. I think when you come here, you will be meeting not only me, but the other colleagues in the industry or Filipinos who will be warmly welcoming you to our institution and to the community.
Mm-hmm.
So that is very important for you to know that you will be well looked after. In terms of the location, we are not based in Auckland. Probably that's a good thing because Auckland is a great place. It's a great big city like Manila. But if you compare Auckland to, we are based in Rotorua and Tauranga. These are the
Mm-hmm.
main campuses. So it is a smaller place, but you get more value for your money. You get more connections. It is not
Mm-hmm.
as expensive like a big city.
Yes,
So
the cost of living is lesser
yeah, cost of living
compared.
is less. I think that is one attraction for many Filipino students and international students when they choose the destination.
Mm-hmm.
We have a strong Filipino community here, very supportive. Um, you do get rice here, so don't worry about that. You can eat lechon, you can eat adobo, you can cook your pancit. You also have a balut also. It's also available, so you won't miss your home. It will be a
It
home away
feels
from
like
home.
Philippines. Oh,
Yeah,
people.
absolutely. There's a night market here. You can go and have Filipino food, lechon, and other
Mm-hmm.
delicacies. So people would not miss your home country as much as being away. You know what I mean? So the community is very supportive of new migrants. So this is where we're located. In terms of the, I can talk a little bit more about it, but my experience has been over the last 15 years, most of the Filipinos have already secured good jobs and they're already either working on a working visa or already got the residency or citizenship. It took them time, it didn't happen overnight. The first
Yes.
step was investing into a good quality education,
Mm-hmm.
making
It's
sure
very
you work
important.
hard. Very important. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I did too. So make sure when you come here, have your expectation managed properly, put in the hard work. You have to work as a as one big family. If you're coming with a family, you have to have the support of your partner, your children. Um, so these things are very important for you to be aware of. But after you put the hard work in, you would be looking at the other end where you're shining, you're getting your New Zealand residency like
Yes.
Jane and Aina and me. So then you can travel to 186 countries without any
Visa
restriction,
free. Yeah.
visa free. So that I think that is
Mm-hmm.
an amazing thing.
Yeah.
So something you should be aiming for the future. And I believe education is always the investment. No matter what you study, it will never go to waste. I'm still studying at the moment. I'm still a student at Toi Ohomai. I'm doing the immigration course. So the learning never stops for the people who want to learn, to upskill.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Upskilling.
Yeah. And just like to let you know, Filipinos are very well regarded in the community. The employers are always looking for more Filipino workers because your work ethics
Work
is
ethics, yes.
outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Rain or sunshine, you still have a smile on your face. I think that speaks for your culture, and you should be proud of it. Um, yeah, but
Even
in terms
if
of
we
the,
are flooded here, people in the Philippines, we are still smiling if there's a camera.
yes, absolutely, and you take a lot of pictures. You say one more, and you'll take 10 more pictures. So I think I'm already used to it now. But I think that's amazing. I think you should bring your culture, you should bring your heritage. You should try to learn about the New Zealand culture when you come here.
Mhm.
So when in Rome, behave like Romans, but not lose your identity as you come here. I haven't lost my identity as an Indian. I'm still an Indian by heart. I love my country, but I'm also a New Zealander. So I think very important for you to appreciate and understand. All right. In terms of the programs, we are a one-stop shop. We have most of the programs you would be
Yes.
looking at. You could be a nurse, you could be a dentist, you could be an engineer, you could be a pharmacist or an occupational therapist. We have something for you. So, in terms of the bachelor's degree, you can see some of the options here on the screen. We have a very good hospitality and tourism management degree, which is for 3 years. I believe in Philippines the degree is for 4 years, right?
Yes, for a bachelor's degree.
Absolutely. So you're investing 3 years in an international education. So bachelor's would be mostly suited for anyone who's completed a high school diploma from the Philippines. So if you completed high school diploma, you can choose to do a degree or you can choose to do a diploma qualification. If you just go back one slide, I'll just like to
Sorry. Okay.
thank you. That's all right. So we have information technology, we have accounting, we have a new degree in accounting for 3 years, which is leading to the registration with the accountant um,
Wow.
board of New Zealand, Australia. So that's a very
Great.
good qualification. Nursing is a very good option for you. If you do a 3 years nursing, you'll be registered nurse in New Zealand, and the pay is outstanding. You'll be getting paid, um, well paid, and you can still move to other countries after you get registration.
Yeah.
If you want to become an early childhood teacher, there's a Bachelor of Early Childhood Education, which is for 3 years as well. Um, the fees is around $20,948. So if you're studying outside Auckland, you're getting a bigger discount. So
Oh.
since we are outside Auckland, you're getting a cheaper tuition fees rather than studying in Auckland.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an advantage of studying in the regions. And the New
Yes.
Zealand government is trying to attract more people into different parts of the regions
Mm-hmm.
because there's a shortage of employees in these particular places.
Mm. So more job opportunities for those who are aspiring and
Absolutely, absolutely. In my experience, not taking away the fact Auckland is a super city, 1.6 million people are living there. The population of Rotorua is around 75,000 people,
oh.
which is quite small. The population of Tauranga is around 150,000 people. So I believe, in my experience, sometimes you get more opportunities in a smaller community
Mm-hmm.
because people know you. The networking is very important. So the more you network with people, the social skills you have, the better opportunities it might present for you. And it doesn't mean you have to be a rock. You can complete a qualification and then you decide, now I want to move to a different part of the country. Absolutely
Mm-hmm.
fine. So
Yes.
during a post-study work visa, you have the opportunity to go to South Island, or you go to Queenstown or Christchurch or Auckland or Hamilton. That is fine. You don't have to stay here. Wherever the opportunity arises, grab it with both hands, and that would lead you to the best opportunity in the future. Right. Someone is asking a question. Can I take that? Do
Yes.
you
Yes.
offer masters in business administration and master for civil engineering graduates? The answer is yes. We do have a, if you can see on the screen, we do have a master of management by coursework, which I've also done in Toi Ohomai last year. That is a 1.5 year master's. It is mostly teaching you the skills of management. So it could complement anyone with a degree in engineering or management or nursing, even. That is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I can give an example. We had a student from Bacolod who had a civil engineering background, but he came and did the Master of Management by coursework. Now he's working as a quantity surveyor and got his residency. So what I'm trying to say is that you could have a different background and you can still do the management course, masters,
Yes.
and that would give you the management skills to complement your previous experience and skills. So
Mm-hmm.
you're more
Leadership
attractive
skills.
to the employers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Someone's
some
asking as well about master's degree in nursing. If you offer that.
we don't have master in nursing, but if you want to take up the masters, I would still recommend the Master of Management by coursework. So many Filipinos with nursing background, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, they have come and done the Master of Management by coursework. And if they've got the requirement to do the nursing registration, We have a short course which is called New Zealand Competency Assessment Program at Toi Ohomai, and you can still do that for, I think it's 12 weeks, and you can get registration with the nursing council to be a teacher, to be a nurse, sorry. But
Perfect. There's someone asked earlier about the CAP program for
we
Toi
do have
Ohomai.
it. So yes,
Mhm.
so we are, as I said, we are one-stop shop. So we do offer a competency program for international students, and many Filipinos come in that course over the years. So what I'm trying to say is that, again, talk to the secure visa team. They know about Toyo Homai. We already have wonderful students coming from them, so they are experts in giving you the right advice. But if you have any questions in terms of the right program, we have something for you, and you can talk to the team. They can do the eligibility assessment and then direct the application to us. So again, I think all the benefits have already been outlined. Why do you invest in your studies? What are the benefits of being an international student?
Mhm.
So I won't go into that. But just in terms of the institution, um, we are very focused on applied learning. I know in the Philippines or in the Asian countries or even in India, we are more in a cramming system. So we learn things just for the sake of remembering it, and then we sit for
Yes.
the exam, and then we say, okay, we've got A grade or A plus.
Grades. Mhm.
When you come to New Zealand, you have to be a critical thinker, which means when you study in a class, the tutors or the lecturers or teachers, whatever you call them, they will challenge you. They said, um, Bipul, okay, this is a scenario. Can you please give me your thoughts? How do you do that in your country? Can you give some real life examples? So I
Mhm.
think that has helped me to be a more critical thinker rather than just sitting in a class and memorizing. So you
Yes.
learn better, you apply your real life skills from, you might have worked in Dubai or Kuwait, had a certain, because you are experienced people. And when you come here,
Mhm.
you bring your experience to New Zealand, but you also learn how to apply that experience and the New Zealand work context in the real life environment. So when you finish your qualification, you'll be like, I can do the job. You'll be more job
Job
ready.
ready. Yeah.
So rather than just saying I've got the qualification but I don't know how to do the job. So I think it is a very important point for you to remember, and just to be aware of that the learning style here is, it's, you have to be your own critique. You have to do your own research, but we will help you to be more independent learners, critical thinkers. So the class size is quite small. People would know you by your name. I know most of the Filipinos here by name. Sometimes I meet in the cafe and say, "Hey, hi Jessica, how are you doing?" And they say, "Oh, you remember my name." So I think it is important to feel valued,
Yeah.
to make sure that you are not alone. People
Mhm.
know you, they care for you, and they also make sure that you're also successful in your journey. That is what we provide as an institution. It is very important. And when you complete your studies, when you go and look for a job, over the last 10 years, many of the Filipinos and Indian students, Russian students, Japanese, Chinese students are still keeping in touch. They said, Bipul, I've got a job, I've got my residency, I've got a baby now. So I think we feel so proud when we hear those stories where we don't leave you alone. Okay, you complete your studies, you're on your own. Keep in touch. Let us share your happiness when you grow. And you can look at the statistics. We are very proud that more than 95% of our students are successful. So if you turn up for a class, if you do your assessments, if you ask for help, very important, you will succeed. If you do not turn up to your class, if you're not asking for help, if you're not mixing with other people, then the chances would be a little bit difficult. 97% of the employers say that the programs are very focused on the industry needs. That is a very big message for you to know, that what we teach is what the employers are looking for. So yeah, I think we have all the support in place. These are some of the testimonials. 𝗀𝗲𝗃𝗍𝗃 is from Manila. He's driving a bus now. He's got his residency. He still keeps in touch with me. Um, I know all the students here. Kashish from India. He's a front office manager in Auckland, Regis Hotel. So these people have done good for themselves. They have put in the hard work. Now they have something to say and be proud of. You know, uh, in terms of the support, we have why choose Toi Ohomai? I got so many reasons, but these are only some of them. There is free airport pickup. So when you come here, secure visa team would be there to receive you in the airport and give you a welcome package. I think that's a wonderful gesture. So you won't be alone, you won't be left out, you won't be
Yes.
scared. So don't worry about that. The team is there to cover you when you arrive in the airport, but we will be there to arrange the airport pickup for you. That's free of cost. You don't need to pay for it. We have an orientation week. All the information will be given to you, so you won't be pushed into the deep end when you come here. We'll be providing you transition information. The Filipino community will come and talk to you, welcome you. Um, the police will come and talk about health and safety. So, how to open a bank account, all those things would be given to you when you come here. There's a free emergency number where you can call if you have any emergency. So,
Mm-hmm.
any time of the day, doesn't matter 1 o'clock, you feel that I need some help, you can ring us and we can help you. So, what I'm trying to say is that you can count on us. You won't be alone. You'll have a good experience. You will have the support you need to settle. And even we don't leave you alone when you come as a family, saying that, okay, you come with a family, what do you do with the husband and wife
The
or the
children,
children?
the
We
kids.
help you to find accommodation. We help you to find school for your children sometimes, even though it's not a responsibility as such. But I think it's very important for you to make sure that your family is also well supported.
Mm.
So you're not alone. I've had Filipino students. There's a girl who came from Middle East, Dubai. She was arriving with a husband and a 4-year-old girl. So my friend had accommodation. I just placed them in there, and they're doing well. So we will look after you. You won't be alone anytime.
And so there's a
Excuse
question
me.
here. My daughter is incoming grade 12 student here. When she finishes her senior high school here, can she apply to study? Can a parent go with her? About the if she can apply for study, yes, no, for a bachelor's degree, right? People.
Yes, if you complete the high school, yes, you can apply for a degree qualification or a diploma,
Mm-hmm.
and you would need to come on a student visa. And but in terms of the other immigration matters, as a parent, you can come on a visitor visa, hopefully,
Yeah.
and visit them. Uh, but we have even, I'll tell you one interesting thing. We have many students who have come, like mother and daughter are studying at the same time
Wow.
in the same class. We had students from Philippines, from Manila, where the mother did the masters and the daughter also did masters because she had a degree. So I think if you want to invest as a family, that is a great thing. And so that opportunity is still there. I know it costs money, but it's an investment for your future, as I said. Uh, but if you invest right now, I think it is important to invest as early as possible. I came when I was 25 years old, so now you can guess my age. I'm 43 now, but over the last 18 years, I've always invested in, okay, what do I do next? I've got my residency. That's not my end goal. I want to study more. So you can probably get
Continue.
cheaper fees when you study as a resident. So
Yeah.
always keep that goal. What do I do next? So
Yeah.
try to challenge yourself in the process, and you'll always come out better.
Okay,
Right. So
great.
I think things to remember.
All right. Okay. Now, thank you, people, for sharing how much needed information with our viewers today. For those who are considering to study in New Zealand, Toi Ohomai is one of the best schools for you. So, if you agree, you can type in yes. And for those who have questions here na hindi natin na-cater earlier, you can actually send us an email at info@secureVisa.com so that we can cater all your other questions. All right? Okay, now moving forward, later we're going to talk with people later on. So thank you, people, for sharing. All right, now let me get things first, no? Things you need to remember. So first is the tuition fee. Tuition fee varies depending on the location of the school and program that you are applying to. So as per people earlier shared that if you are studying outside Auckland, so you secure a better, kumbaga, mas lesser yung cost of living, no? If you're studying outside Auckland. There is no deposit fee and no application fee for the schools in New Zealand. You will only pay for the tuition fee once your visa application is pre-approved or receive an approval in principle for Immigration New Zealand. For a one-year program, you need to settle the whole tuition fee. But if you're going to study a 2 year course, no, it's okay na kahit 1 year lang muna yung babayaran mo. No? Then, after completing the 1 year or patapos na yung 1 year mo, then that's the time you pay for the second year tuition fee. Okay, right. Now, in order for you to have an idea about the total amount for a level 8 with 1 year post-study work visa versus the level 9 masters with 3 years post-study work visa, guys, please pay attention. Very important ito. I want you to type in number 1 kung nakikinig pa kayo hanggang ngayon at nakikita nyo itong slide o yung slide sa screen. Type in number 1. We have 235 viewers right now. Wow. Thank you for that, Thea. Okay, let's compare. As you can see, mas mababa ang investment mo sa level 8 versus sa level 9. Almost 700,000 or more ang difference. But let's check kung ano ba yung advantage per qualification. Ang maganda dito, no, both levels naman you're allowed to bring your family. But with level 8, ito yung mga advantages niya. Cheaper yung tuition fee because shorter lang ang kanyang school duration, 1 year lang siya. Second advantage naman is lower din yung evidence of fund requirement niya or yung show money. Mas mura siya kasi 1 taon ka lang mag-aaral. But take note, kahit mura yung level 8, 1 year lang ang work visa mo after graduation. So ito yung post-study work visa. So this is something that you need to really think about. Kung gusto mo naman na mas mahaba ang work visa after graduation, you may want to consider taking a level 9 program. Level 9 gives you a peace of mind with longer or visa extension of 3 years post-study visa rights. At sa 3 years na ito, less ang worries mo as you have plenty of time to work on with your skills at maraming panahon pa to work on with your residency visa plan, no? At ito ang pinakamaganda sa lahat. Ito yung reason why a lot of clients are choosing the level 9 program. Unang-una nito, the family will be covered for a public health care kapag nakapag-post-study work visa na ang student, no? Akalain mo, kahit hindi ka pa permanent resident sa New Zealand, covered na yung medical mo at yung buong family mo. Napaka-amazing, right? Alright. Now for other fees naman that you need to keep in mind, no? So we're not just if we are processing the study pathway, hindi lang tuition fee and show money yung kailangan nating i-take into consideration. Of course, meron pang ibang mga fees involved, no, along the way. Unang-una na doon, since you'll be required na dapat within standard health ka, you'll have to undergo a full medical examination. In the Philippines, it will cost you around 15,000 pesos. Minsan naman, kapag wala kang pre-existing condition, just like sa international student, you'll only be required for chest x-ray lang. So no need naman for a full medical exam. Right? For the immigration fees rather, payable ito directly to immigration. So hindi to dadaan kay secure visa or sa school, no? Direct ito sa immigration babayaran. For international student visa, 700 New Zealand dollars ang fee for the visa or roughly around 24,500 pesos siya. 430 NZD or 15,050 for international student. Para naman kay partner, 700 New Zealand dollars or 24,500 pesos para sa work visa ng partner. And for the dependent children aged 5 to 19 years old, 395 New Zealand dollars naman. And for the dependent child, that would be 0 to 4 years old, that would be 211 New Zealand dollars naman for the visa fee. Of course, for the health insurance, if you're studying for 1 year, for a family of 3, no, around 1,200 New Zealand dollars yung i-require. And for international student naman, that's around 630 New Zealand dollars naman. For the health insurance, please know that iba yung fee per insurance company. So it depends. And some schools include this on their tuition fee na. So yung iba, pwedeng hindi mo na kailangan kumuha sa outside the school kasi incorporated na siya with the tuition fee na binabayaran mo. While studying, student need a health insurance kasi hindi pa qualified for the public health care, no? Pero kapag nakapag post-study work visa ka na, no need na dahil you can enjoy the free public health care. Right? So great ba yun? Is that a good news? Alright, okay. Now, I know marami sa atin nandito ngayon na wala pang ready funds and for their tuition fee at sa show money na din. Well, don't worry, no? Hindi kayo nag-iisa. May mga student kami, nung mga nag-umpisa ng visa application, wala pang ready funds at 80 to 60% of our student dito sa secure visa, no? Ganun talaga normally ang nagiging situation nila. Wala pang enough funds for personal funds at may mga ginagawa silang paraan para makumpleto nila ito with the guidance, of course, of secure visa. Ayan. So, let me share with you a story of one of our clients. Her name is Jessica. At first, she did not have enough funds to support her student application, but she was able to save half of it and half was under the sponsorship application naman. So multiple yung sponsors ni Jessica. Mami niya, may mga relatives din siya na nag-sponsor sa kanya at nagpakita ng show money requirement. So may nagtanong kanina, 6 months ba daw? Yes, kailangan stable yung funds mo for 6 months prior to visa lodgement as much as possible. Sino yung nagtanong? Si Ethel. Right? Okay. Sige. At worth it naman daw yung pag-support ng family, no, ni Jessica at relatives niya sa kanya kasi she immediately received a job offer 1 day lang, no, after arrival ni Jessica sa New Zealand. Ganun kabilis. Kaya masasabi ni Jessica at ng kanyang family na worth it talaga ang lahat. And slowly but surely, she's working and completing the required points for her residency. Amazing, di ba? Ayan. So, we have here frequently asked questions, no? Yung usual na tinatanong sa amin during the Clarity Call discussion. Is the visa application online? Yes, this is just done online. So, kahit nasa Philippines or outside the country ka or kung saan ka man, no? You can actually start the visa application na. If my visa application got declined, can I still reapply? Now, it depends, no? On the reason for the denial. So, kung ang reason for the visa denial naman is kaya pang ma-rectify, no, or may workaround pa for that, then pwede pa nating ma-relodge yung application mo. If sponsorship or guarantor allowed for my financial requirements, yes. Just like what we shared earlier, pwede kahit more than 3 or 5 pa yung maging sponsor mo. For as long as makapag-establish ka ng close relationship or ties dun sa magiging sponsor mo. When is the usual intake dates of the program? Now, it depends per school or the program itself, but generally, it's February and July yung intake date sa New Zealand. Can I still travel outside New Zealand while holding a student visa? Yes, kasi naka-multiple entry yung visa mo. So, pwede kang mag-go in and out of New Zealand, especially kapag naka-off or holiday ka naman sa school mo. When can we process the partner work visa and dependent student visa? Anytime. So, pwedeng sabay kayo. Pwedeng mauna yung student, after a few months mag-follow yung family, pwede naman after a year. So, depende talaga yan sa readiness ninyo when it comes to fund and the requirements for the partner and the dependents applicants. Okay? Alright. Sige. So, what if? No, what if, guys? For whatever reasons, you can't apply for residency visa in New Zealand. What are the positive things that you can gain? Okay. Now, the truth is, you have got nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Unang-una na dito, you have gained a New Zealand qualification which is globally recognized. And you can put this in your CV. No one will ever take this away from you. As what people said earlier, no, if after you completed your program in New Zealand and you want to explore like Canada, other countries, then yes, definitely magagamit mo yung qualification mo. You have gained New Zealand work experience. You have gained back your investment because you have work full-time. You can work full-time after completing the program. And by the time, no, may enjoy mo na yung salary mo at nababalik na sa'yo yung investment na ginastos mo sa pathway. You have improved your confidence and your communication skills, of course. You'll be more competitive in the job market. Your paycheck or salary will increase. Okay? Now, let's do some recap before we move forward with the next part of our discussion. So this is what we have learned today. You've learned why New Zealand is the best place to migrate, no? Nalaman din natin yung three-step process of study to residence pathway. Nalaman din natin bakit ang daming pumipili sa pathway na to as their stepping stone. And of course, it's because of the post-study work visa eligibility, which will allow the student to work full-time at any employer at any employment after graduation. Na-learn din natin who can study in New Zealand. If you're a high school graduate, college graduate, master's degree holder, kaya pa bang mag-aral, nalaman natin yan earlier. Nalaman din natin what are the benefits if you are an international student in NZ. Nalaman din natin that even if you're a minimum wage rate earner in New Zealand, you can actually survive and cover your day-to-day expenses kahit yun lang yung work mo. We have learned the overview process of the application, like the school registration part, the visa application, what are the requirements needed, gaano katagal yung processing, and of course, the two major investment involved that you need to prepare and other fees as well. It's important for us to know kasi kakayanin ko bang save to? Kailangan ko bang mag-consider ng sponsor? So nalaman natin yan kanina. Right? Okay. Now, do you guys realize how clear and doable the three-step process are? Achievable ba siya? If yes, in order for you to succeed, you need to focus on the first step, which is getting your student visa in New Zealand. Alright? Alright. Now with that, you have two options. Unang-una, no, option one, you can do it on your own. If you have much time, mahilig kang mag-research, magbasa ng immigration policies, you may do it the hard way. Or you also have an option two, leave it to experts, no? Leave it to us. And if you choose option two, there are four things you need to succeed in getting your student visa application approved. Unang-una, you need to know the right course for your profile because choosing the right course will get your application refused or it might jeopardize your plan to be a PR in the future. You need to know how to convince and explain to the immigration officer why you want to study in New Zealand by writing the best statement of purpose. Your statement of purpose will make or break your visa application. Number three, you need a team of experts that will guide you through this correctly. And number four, you must be engaged in a proven stress-free process. The student visa application can be very complicated at time-consuming din siya, especially if you are doing it from scratch and you don't know what you are doing. If you are confused, got no time, afraid of making mistakes, no? Ayaw mo ding ma-decline, ayaw mo mag-research o kapag nagre-research ka man, nahihirapan ka, no? Then you want a team of experts to guide and support you when you get to New Zealand, then it would be best that you book this. I am inviting you to book a call with me. It's called a clarity video call, and you can book this for 49 USD. There's a link in the comment section or go to securevisa.com/Jess and yung link to book your clarity call with me for only 49 USD and we will be waiting to have a discussion with you. Now, you might be asking, ano ba yung pag-uusapan natin during that one-on-one session? Here's what you're going to expect during the clarity call. I will get to know you, your situation, and your migration goals. We'll check the possible level of programs, qualification, eligibility, and duration of the visas na eligible ka na based on your profile. Question about your family migration, we will identify the possible pathways for your family as well. No? I'll answer all the questions and concerns about financial, the timeline, which is very important for the migration plan. Kasi kanina nalaman na natin how much do you need for the tuition fee, the show money requirement. Now, the next question is, kailan ba to kakailanganin? Kakayanin ba to, Jess, if I'm looking for 2024 intake dates? Say early 2024 or late 2024? If I'm looking for July 2024 intake date, kailan ba dapat nagsisecure na ako ng school registration? Kailan ba dapat nagre-ready na ako for the show money requirement ko? So that's very important for you to know. And that's one of our discussions during the clarity call. If it feels like a good fit and you would like to know more, and I can discuss to you how our services can help you further. Okay? And if you are a good fit and you want a stress-free end-to-end service, we have a program called the secure student solution. Okay, just to share with you, this would be an end-to-end service from Secure Visa, from educating and guiding you in choosing the right school, no, and the right course, and of course the right school for you. We will be the one to assist you in applying the school of your choice. From guiding you on creating your best statement of purpose, applying your student visa in your New Zealand immigration, and preparing you to fly to New Zealand. And of course, welcoming you and helping you to settle down in your new home. Also providing you guidance in your job hunting until the day we can confirm that you are ready to apply for permanent residency. Yes, no? From choosing the right program for you hanggang ready ka na to apply for PR, nandun pa rin si Secure Visa to help you out. These are just one of our many services that we can offer with our Secure Student Solution. And we are very proud to say that we can provide all of this with a combination of our stress-free proven process, your dream to migrate in New Zealand will be a reality with our proven process. So our team will discuss our services in details during the clarity call. But again, if you are a good fit of this service, like I said, we need to know you first, your current situation at migration goals. Kasi of course, iba-iba yung mga sitwasyon ninyo, no? Hindi lahat, hindi pwedeng one program fits all, no? So, iba-iba yung approach natin. So, just like our successful clients who went through the clarity call with us and availed the secure student solution, okay? Let me share with you the journey. So, si Archie and Nanette from Singapore. He's taking Masters of Information Technology at EIT, one of the Pukenga institutes. His wife Nanette has an open work visa because of the accelerator study plan. The couple were able to plan out their journey, New Zealand journey perfectly. Alright? Andito din sa Joven from Singapore din. At bago siya nakipag-engage with Secure Visa, nag-DIY muna siya at nag-process din siya sa ibang agency. And sadly, he experienced painful results. He submitted several applications through an agency and DIYs year 2016, 2018, 2019, and 2020. All four applications, no, not just one, but apat talaga, were declined. So napakasakit nun. They wasted opportunity, time, and of course energy, and most especially, no, wasted money. No, kasi ang dami ng mga uh, decline applications niya. Pero determinado pa rin ang pamilya ni Joven, hindi sila tumigil, but this time they learned their lessons. And because of Secure Visa's immigration expert, and proven strategy, Joven is now reunited with his family in New Zealand. At proud kami, no, na nagawa namin ito at natulungan namin ang family ni Joven. Tingnan natin kung worth it bang mag-invest kay Secure Visa. Meet Jessie and Allen. So, sabi ni Jessie, sulit ang binayad namin sa Secure Visa. Beyond our expectation talaga ang nangyari. Wow! So, thank you for that testimonials. Sabi naman ni Camille, hassle-free at sobrang bilis nilang mag-reply sa email at alam na alam nila talaga ang proseso. Sobrang sulit ng binayad ko sa Secure Visa. Manilyn, she's from UAE naman, our next client. Before hiring Secure Visa, she was lost and scared daw dahil wala siyang kakilala sa New Zealand. So, di ba, nakakatakot din kapag wala kang someone, no, na kakilala sa pupuntahan mo. But because of Secure Visa, she is now living her dreams at ngayon resident na si Manilyn. Siyempre, sino ba ang kanyang immigration lawyer? Of course, our very own attorney 𝗃𝗵𝘁. So katulad mo, nanood lang din si Manilyn noon at hindi siya nagpahuli. We worked together to plan things out for her bago pa man siya nakapunta dito sa New Zealand. And she said, the services she received from Secure Visa were more than the cost that she had paid for. No? And she believes that Secure Visa's services are incomparable. 10 over 10 daw talaga ang satisfaction niya. So listen, no? You'll be more shocked to know what we are about to offer you. So more surprises coming up if you book a clarity call with me. Kaya wag na kayo magpahuli, click on the link to book a video call. Alright? So to show that what we are expected to do, let's hear straight from our clients, no? Meet Anne and Bien. Let's read their testimonials naman. Ang daming excellent points ng Secure Visa. Kung ano ang promise nyo, yun talaga ang dinideliver. You even over-deliver, sabi nila. Naramdaman talaga namin that you take care and respect each clients, pero hindi puro pera-pera lang. Wow. Meet Raymondo and family naman, all approved visa at sabi ni Irene, I would like to give my sincere appreciation with grateful heart to 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA for helping me with this dream I thought would never achieve. You are all God's instrument in giving hope for everyone who wants to consider this pathway. To 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA team, I would definitely recommend your team, and we are looking forward for more testimonials of success in your social platforms. Nothing compares to the amount of efforts and sacrifices you are giving to your clients. We are more than satisfied of what you do. God bless you all. So we also have here from Christine. 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA has lived to all my expectations and even more, unlike any other agency. They provide you service with care, consistently supportive, and provided relevant information for me to make that information informed decision in pursuing higher education opportunities that could pave the pathway to the ultimate goal of securing my residency. All right. We have here Krishan. I know from day one of this journey that everything felt right. From attending the webinar, almost all of my fears and doubts went from 10 to 0. The process took 2 years because of the pandemic. But here I am in the final stage of my New Zealand journey. This wouldn't be made possible also if not for the patience of the rest of the 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA team who handled my application. So thank you so much, 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA. We also have here from Jessica. So just when you thought that the transaction ends with the approved visa, 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA isn't just a company and I'm not just a client. I'm looking forward for the day I set foot in New Zealand because I know that they would surely be my first family there, as they have always said and promised. I'm happy I chose 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA, and I am happy the universe kept me with Miss Aina and her team. If you know, you know. Thank you so much, 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA team, Miss Ted, Kirby, Teen, JCM, Aina, and to all of the other members that have been working hard to make sure they help people like me achieve our dreams in migrating to New Zealand. Ayan. So meron din tayo from Meg. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that everything happens for a reason. And now I know why God led us to 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA. I have read countless of times other people's horrifying stories with their agencies, but I have never even once had any trouble with 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA. The entire team knows what they are doing, and they are very good at it. I have nothing but praises for this agency. Everything was smooth sailing for me and my family visa application. No regrets for this agency, as what I have heard other clients' testimonies before, they are legit. Thank you, Team 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA. We wouldn't have been able to get our family visa without your guidance and support. This, I believe, I was destined to have seen 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA in my feed. I was destined to inquire with them. I was destined to sign up with them. And we did not go wrong. So thank you, 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA. 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA is 100%, sabi ni Miriam, no? 100% legit. Highly recommended. A massive thank you for all the help, willingness, and offering of your time to help us better through sharing your knowledge, like sharing your insights with us, what to do, and so we could understand better what to expect. Your support recently has been nothing short of incredible. Answering questions, being flexible with your time. Muli po, maraming salamat sa buong team ng 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA. For Queenie naman, it has been such a wonderful experience working with 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA's dynamic, hardworking people. They have made my NZ processing easy, in a crisp. Big shout out to Miss Emmy, Miss M, and Attorney Jean for their unwavering dedication to their craft, which made my journey a lot easier and faster. It is with their proper guidance and knowledge that I was able to finish everything I've started despite having to work at the same time. I will definitely recommend 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA consultancy to all the aspiring nurses out there who wanted their New Zealand dreams come true. Choosing 𝗓𝘂𝐕VISA, as per Kim, is probably one of the best decisions I've made. Apart from a reliable recommendation, they did deliver what has been promised: dedicated agents, proper and clear guidance to help with the process and requirements. A huge thank you to Joy, Anna, Net, M, Aina for making this journey in much ease and security from initial inquiry up until now. So God bless. Okay. So we also have here from We have started inquiring from Secure Visa since 2020, and right from the beginning, we knew we made the right decision in choosing them as our educational consultant. We were looking for an agency that is not only 100% legitimate, but also with a group of people who will help support, assist, and guide us in all our doubts and thousands of questions. Secure Visa did not only do this, but even surpass our expectations because they are always proactive and really helpful, to the point that even after we received our visas, they ensure that we'll arrive safely up to the door of our future home in NZ. Everyone is just friendly, courteous, professional, super supportive, that we genuinely feel that are like family who help us inch closer in making our dreams come true. On behalf of my family, I would like to thank you, Secure Visa, especially Joy, Kirby, Tin, Aina, for unending support. All the best and God bless. Yan. We also have here, I only have good words to say to the entire Secure Visa team. I have availed their services back in 2021, or since they have been constant support and guide throughout the application process and until I got my approved student permit. It's been hard juggling work and complete all documents requirement, but Secure Visa team has been so patient with me. They are so accommodating to all of my questions, concerns, even if sometimes my concerns sound so trivial. Especially shout out to Sir Kirby. Actually, I made the right decision with Secure Visa. I probably wouldn't have been able to do this on my own. It's worth every money with their team. Thank you so much, entire Secure Visa team. More power, and I hope you will be able to help more people who are hoping to also start their migration journey. Okay? And all of them started with the clarity video call with me. Just click the link in the comment section or go to securevisa.com/jes, Jes, and book your clarity call. After you click the link, you will have to answer a very short pre-qualifying form. That form is important. That if you did not qualify for it, you won't be able to book a scheduled, no? But if you pass your qualifying questions, you will then get to choose a schedule for your clarity call. So go ahead, go to securevisa.com/JES, and I can't wait to have a chat with you and help you achieve your goal to migrate in New Zealand. We are at the end of presentation. For those who are still with us, thank you so much. Ayan, so Bipa, would you have any message to our viewers, aspiring migrants who want to study and migrate in New Zealand?
No, I just like to say a big thank you to Secure Visa team for making it so clear. I've seen many presentation, but I think you have done an excellent job.
Wow, thank you.
And big thank you to your team for looking after your clients. But just like one message to be given to all the viewers, that all the best. Um, put your investment into international education. You would not regret it. And once you come here, we will look after you. The Secure Visa team will look after you. So if you don't take action now, you will never be able to make your dreams come to reality. So wish you all the
Yes.
very best in whatever you plan to do in the future. Thank you for having
Yeah.
me here today.
All right. Thank you for that, people. So there you have it, guys. I hope you get value out of our live session today. Until our next live. See you then. Bye bye.
Thank you. Take care. Ingat.
Thank you.